Want to give you another little brief update on what I've been reading because, again, now that I have a lot more opportunity to listen to audiobooks, I've been eating them up quite quickly. My most recent read is Insomnia by Stephen King. I was drawn to this book because in the final entry of the Gunslinger saga, The Dark Tower, this book is mentioned, and the characters in this book are mentioned, and so I put it on my TBR in order to experience, hey, how are these things connected? And so far, I've been very pleased. This book is about an elderly man named Ralph who stops being able to sleep very well after his wife passes. He develops insomnia, and then after that, he starts hallucinating. He thinks and begins seeing things, auras and lights and things around people that may or may not be there. And it's a very exciting book so far, but it's also one of those, I won't call it a slice of life. I don't know how to describe the fact that I just feel like I live in this town. Also, fun fact, it's in the same town where it takes place, Derry, Maine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the book so far. It feels like you're right beside him the whole time. Stephen King has this uncanny ability to write characters that you immediately love and just want to be around and feel like you are hanging around with. I love Ralph. I love Lois. I love all of his interactions with folks. Another thing I like about this book is that it's very rare to see a protagonist start and be a frail old man. Sometimes you see that. Most of the time, you're reading a book about a young person who's getting their comeuppance or who is becoming a hero, and you're starting at the beginning of their journey a lot of times. But a book about a person who's feels that in some ways like their story is already over and this is just extra is, I think, a cool place to start. There's a point in this book where the horrors of growing old, one of the characters, her children come and tell her that they think she should go live in a nursing home, and she's afraid that they're just going to take her up and kidnap her and take her there. And just you hear about people going into nursing homes all the time, but you don't often think about the fact that that's probably what they feel like. That they don't, of course, don't want to go. They don't want to need to go. But just the horror of getting old and not being able to make those decisions for yourself. That's not the point of the book necessarily, but I think there's some of that there, and I just am here to tell you that so far I'm really enjoying it. Listening to it on audiobook, and I'll let you know what I think when I'm done.